Welcome back to the Savox Studios, Mike, and we are getting ready for our 45-minute Buggy final, the race that you guys have all been waiting for all weekend long. You were here Thursday, I was here Friday morning, and getting ready for this one. What do you think?
We've had a lot of racing, a lot of great racing at that. It's been a fantastic event. I tell you what, the Southside crew has done an amazing job with all the weather conditions they've been dealt before this event, during this event, and I'm sure even probably after this event. It has been crazy hot here. Crazy humid here. We've talked to several people. You talked to, Ryan Mayfield. He had some tough luck, some heartbreaking luck there in the semifinal after he led the entire thing with a 25-second lead and with only a few laps to go. He flames out, and that was the end of his chances for a national championship title this year, so we won't see him in the final. Instead, we'll see Cole Ogden, who made it as the final driver into the A-Main, and I think it should be a good one. Ty Tessman, of course, has wrapped up your 8-scale truck title. He's going to try and do it again here in Buggy, but he's got a lot of guys right there lined up behind him that could knock him off that top spot.
Ty Tessman, incredible qualifying run all weekend. How about Cole Tollard?
Awesome story with Cole Tollard, and really happy to see that. I think Cole, he not only did he take the semi-win, he made both A-Mains this weekend, took the semi-win. We're now going to see him in the final, and, of course, Live RC trying to help him out, get him to Australia for the upcoming IFMAR World Championship, and he's a quiet guy, so he doesn't say much, but I know that meant a lot to him, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Log on to our Facebook chat, our YouTube chat, and our liverc.com chat. Real quick, we want to thank our title sponsor, Proline, for coming on board. It's been a great event. Columbia County Tourism Board, they've jumped on. You've seen the ads. They have done a great job here. Absolute Hobby, Savox, of course, in the Savox studio. Leadfinger Racing, Team Associated, Techno, and X-Ray. Mike, are you ready for 45 minutes of finals?
I think I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, guys.
Well, as we get set here, the driver's still warming up here for our Buggy final. 12 drivers in this one, our top 12 drivers after a long week of qualifying. Lined up on the grid, we got Ty Tessman going to be starting first, Ryan Cavallari in the number 2 spot. Spencer Rivkin will start third, Jared Tebow fourth, Joe Bornhorst fifth, Ryan Lutz sixth, Cole Tollard seventh, Adam Drake eighth, Alec Kay ninth, Mike Truey 10th, Billy Easton 11th, and Cole Ogden will be starting 12th on the grid. You can see there the got bleachers around the outside edges of the track, and the everybody in the pits pretty much, Dave, is lined up ready to watch this one and find out who our 2018 national champion is going to be. And, of course, for 2017, it was Jared Tebow at State Line Raceway, and he lines up fourth here in this one. He's looking to defend that national championship title. However, Ty Tessman tied for a record right now with Adam Drake, both holding 3 national championship titles. And both of those drivers on the driver's stand here for this one, so we'll see if either one of them can put 4 to their name.
87 degrees right now, Mike. On Friday, we were told we're going to have a full day of rain today. A couple people asking why it's 45 minutes. We were expecting rain, guys. It is partly cloudy, but it is 87 degrees out there. The track is very warm. I'll see if I can get down there afterwards and see what the track temperature is. We will, of course, interview our podium finisher, so stay tuned.
That number 2 spot, up and over the back, triple section they go there. Jared Tebow up in the number 3 spot early on. Oh, I take that back. That's Rivkin still in the 3 spot. Tebow still in the 4 spot.
In a 45-minute race like this, Mike, how many pit stops are you expecting?
Oh, boy, let's see. Roughly every 7.5 minutes. 7.5 to 8 minutes.
Okay, so I would say that would average out to 7 or 8 pit stops.
They're going to make quite a few pit stops in this one. It really depends. And the thing, like Ryan Mayfield was talking about, it's so hot here and so humid. These guys are having a little bit of trouble tuning their engines in and getting some of the mileage that they've been hoping for with as hot as it is. So that may play a part into this, too.
You heard what Mayfield said. His engine was over 300 degrees when he came off the track.
That is plenty warm. That is toasty. As we look back here at the front of the pack here in this one, Ty Tessman out front, Ryan Cavallari in the number 2 spot as they come down on the left-hand side. Back down the front stretch now. Tessman a couple car lengths ahead of Ryan Cavallari. He's got his teammate Spencer Rivkin in third, and, of course, your defending national champion, Jared Tebow, right there in the number 4 spot.
Tebow had the fast lap momentarily, but it's Cole Ogden back in 10th that has the fastest lap right now with a 32.337. Tessman was a 32.6, so not far off the pace. Cavallari 32.7 as well. So They're all in there.
Well, yeah, and if you missed the semifinals and how we ended up with how we determined who that 12th driver was, of course, your TQ automatically in. Then we took 5 drivers from the other 2 semis. And then it was the fastest of our 6th-place finishers from either one. After the flameout, Ryan Mayfield finished 6th in one and Cole Ogden in the other. But Ogden's time was a bit faster, and he finds himself here in the final and sitting in 10th right now. But take a look at Cole Tollard.
There you go,
5th. Right here in the A-Main final here for our buggy class.
The rundown on lap 3 is Tessman, Cavallari, Tebow up to 3rd, Rivkin, Tollard you just mentioned, Alex K, Adam Drake, Truey, Cole Ogden is 9th, Bornhorst, Lutz, and Billy Easton. How about that surprise, Easton?
Well, we've got a wild race taking shape out front now. Ty Tessman and Ryan Cavallari. Cavallari trying to make a move, and he made it. Cavallari now up into the lead here in this one. Ryan Cavallari now your leader with Ty Tessman dropping back to the number 2 spot.
Could there be any strategy there at all, Mike?
You know,
this is more of an endurance maybe today.
I tell you, Ty is definitely he's got some strategy. Let me put it that way.
Okay, sure.
So we'll see if that plays into this. But at this point, I tell you what, Ryan Cavallari really looking good here. And the last time I think Ryan Cavallari, we saw him 2011 Roar 8-Scale National Buggy Champion. So it's been just a few years for Ryan Cavallari.
He's another one of the guys. I've interviewed him, I think, twice over the weekend, and he's much like Tessman, very calm and just cool, collected, like no big deal, and having a blast out there. And he is leading this one early. 31.9 he set on that last lap.
Yeah, he's definitely laying down some fast laps. But, you know, as we saw with Mayfield in the semifinal, in these longer nitro mains, with these weather conditions and the heat out here, anything can happen. And as you can see, Ty Tessman now starting to reel him back in just a bit. 1st and 2nd, Cavallari and Tessman. Jared Tebow sitting outside in 3rd here. Down the backstretch they go.
Tollard still 5th. Strong run for Cole Tollard.
And look at this now. Ty Tessman charging. Oh, a little mistake there for Ty. Had to check up and slide his way around that pipe.
It's like he's trying to get back into that lead. So there must have been a little mistake that we missed as he's trying to get right back up on Cavallari here.
Now, as you were talking about Cavallari being so cool and collected, you talk to any of the competitors, and I think they would almost all agree, nothing really pressures Cavallari, it seems like, in situations like this. So he's just doing his own thing. He's running his own race. So Ty's got his work cut out for him here as they head down the back straight, up and over the triple now.
Yeah, he knows that. Tessman has been qualifying and running well all weekend since Thursday. And there's the pass right there, Mike.
There it is. Ty Tessman dives to the inside. Cavallari just left enough room there, left a little door open. And Tessman goes right on by. Here they come back down the front stretch. Jared Tebow still in 3rd. Now Rivkin up into the number 3 spot. Looks like Tebow may have had trouble that time by. As if Tebow drops to 5th. A battle for the lead down the backstretch right now. They are 3 seconds ahead of Spencer Rivkin in 3rd. 1st and 2nd. You can see Ty Tessman has put a little bit of a gap on Cavallari. Up and over the step up they go.
Rivkin 3rd, Alex K. Tebow dropped a couple. Drake Tollard actually dropped 2 also.
Well, there we take a look at the 8X track cam as they come back around to the front side now. And Tessman seems to be clicking off some pretty quick laps here as he's put a couple car lengths on Cavallari that last lap. The last time by, 32.2 for Tessman, 32.6 for Ryan Cavallari, 0.4 of a second difference just in one lap there. Ryan Cavallari still holds a fast lap there, Dave, of a 31.9. The only driver to get down the 31-second lap range so far here in this one.
Yep, 32.046. Tessman is just right there. And this is going to be a good lap here as you can see him pulling away just a little bit. So as they cross right now, 32.042. So he's still not in the 31s like you said.
They come back around on the left-hand side here. Tessman out front, back up and over the double triple. Cavallari in 2nd. Rivkin in 3rd. Alex K in 4th, Jared Tebow in 5th. Adam Drake, Tollard, Ogden, Truey, Bornhorst, Lutz, and Easton. Going to be your running order here in this one.
Alex K driving well in 4th. Tebow just kind of, he's been most of this weekend, Tebow's been in that mid, like that 5th, just real comfortable. And then that last few laps, he always makes a push.
Yeah, they're working their way around right now. And you can see Ty Tessman and Ryan Cavallari now have a 3.5-second lead on Spencer Rivkin. Which, it looks like we got a flame out on somebody there. That looks like, I'm not sure who that was, to be quite honest. That was Tollard. Okay, so Tollard flaming out on that one. They come back around. Oh, little mistake there for Ryan Cavallari. Got out in the loose line there. Started drifting out into the dust. And if so many drivers has said this weekend, if you stay in the groove, there's so much grip. But if you step out of that black groove that's laid down on the track, a little bit of dust, they'll start sliding around.
All right, Tessman, Cavallari, Rivkin third. Tebow's moved up 1 to 4th. Adam Drake, the veteran, right there, 5th. Alex Cage dropped back. Cole Ogden in the 7th spot.
So 7 minutes down, 38 minutes left to go here for these drivers. Still a lot of racing left. We're getting closer and closer to our first set of pit stops. And that can always change things up as well.
We've seen that a couple times. We saw a mistake from, was it Tessman earlier today with a pit stop?
Yeah, Tessman in the truck main leading out front. He got tangled up with somebody in pit lane and actually fell off pit lane wall into the front straightaway, which definitely cost him some time. He still ended up.
That's a Tessman, Cavallari, Rivkin still right there. Tebow, Drake, Ogden is 6th. Truey, Lutz 8th. Alex K dropping back a little bit to 9th. Joe Bornhorst, Easton, and Tollard is only on lap 10. Mike, unfortunate for him there. But Tessman, last lap 31.9. Oh, there it is, 31.9 for Tessman. So he's in the 31s now.
Yeah, and it looks like Cavallari now dropping back to the number 3 spot with a mistake there. Spencer Rivkin up in the number 2 spot. Oh, I take that back, not a mistake. How about a pit stop, it looks like. But Cavallari makes his pit stop.
So the first one to come in. And there he goes, he's out.
And there goes Tessman.
Now they're pulling in.
So Tessman in now for fuel as well. 8:20 down, 36:40 to go. Rivkin has yet to pit as he takes over the lead now. Team Associated driver out of Arizona. In the blue and purple, there we're following him. Tessman going to be in that number 2 spot. Ryan Cavallari in 3rd. Adam Drake in 4th. Ogden and Tebow. Followed by Alex K, Truey, Lutz, Bornhorst, Easton, and Tollard. Here comes Rivkin now. Rivkin in the pits. He's in and a little mistake there. He hit the pit wall. That is going to allow Ty Tessman to take back over.
Looks like he's extending that lead, so when he comes by, he's got half a lap to see what kind of distance he has on second place. Cavallari's still there. And as you saw, Rivkin pulled into the pit. Drake, Ogden, and Tebow 6th.
Well, take a look at Cole Ogden. Ogden has worked his way up to 4th. He barely squeaked into this and finished 6th in his semi. Barely made it, and now he is sitting 4th. We saw him lead much of the A-Main last year at the 2017 Roar Off-Road Nats. He's trying to work his way towards the front here in this one as well.
So Cavallari's 2nd, two seconds behind Tessman. Rivkin here on screen, and he is 3 seconds behind Cavallari. So they're kind of spreading out a little bit right now, Mike, early in this 10 minutes into this final.
Yeah, and it looked to me like earlier on we saw Tebow make possibly a little mistake there on that infield section. That's what dropped him back. Oh, trouble there for Toller. And here's that battle now between Ogden and Tebow. Ogden in 4th, Tebow in 5th. Cole Ogden there in the purple, yellow, and orange. Yellow wheels. Jared Tebow in his signature red, silver, and blue paint scheme coming down the front stretch. White wheels, white wing. Back around on the left-hand side between these two right now. They are less than a few tenths of a second apart down the backstretch, up and over the double-triple now. Ogden going to be 8 seconds back from Rivkin in the number 3 spot. Ty Tessman out front with a 1.1 second. Oh, trouble there for Ogden.
Yep. With Tollard back on the track, get that thing rolling again.
So Tebow taking over the number 4 spot once again, as he's now going to set his sights on Spencer Rivkin. He's got some catching up to do, 9.3 seconds back as they work their way onto the left-hand side. Ty Tessman out front, 8 tenths of a second, so Cavallari has closed the gap up once again on Ty Tessman.
There they are, coming to the timing loop. Front straight, and like you say, 0.3 is the difference. This is getting pretty tight here, Mike.
Yeah, well, after all the pit stops shake out there, Tessman back out front. It looked like he had about almost a 2-second lead on Cavallari at one point, but Cav has picked up the pace with a 31.6 as a fast lap. That is 3 tenths of a second faster than anybody else's fast lap on the track. So Ryan Cavallari on a move early on here in this one. 11:15 down, 33:45 to go. Ty Tessman, the X-Ray Pro Line driver, coming down the front stretch. He's got the Team Associated J Concepts driver behind him in second.
Rivkin still third. He's about 5 seconds back. Tebow comfortable in fourth. He's 7 seconds back. And Ogden's still right there in the fifth spot.
Yeah, Drake Trudy, Alex K, Lutz, Bornhorst, Easton, and Tollard going to round out your field. And if you're Ryan Cavallari right now, I've got a feeling Ryan feels like he is going to be going faster than Ty, so I think now is when a little bit of strategy comes into play. He's going to try to pressure Ty a little bit, and he's not going to push the envelope as he knows he's got a lot of time left to go here in this one. So he's going to wait. If there's an opening for a clean, safe pass to make it into the lead, I think this is when Ryan will take it. Other than that, I think he's probably just going to kind of cruise right here for as long as he can and keep the pressure off himself and keep the pressure on Ty.
Makes a lot of sense. As you can see, he's not trying any side diving around. And here they are over the triple. Coming at us, our 8X track cam down low.
As they come back around to the front stretch there, that time by at 32.0 for Tessman, 32.1 for Cavallari. Spencer Rivkin in the 3 spot. Rivkin 5.5 seconds back from these guys.
Rivkin just set the fast lap time, Mike.
Wow.
31.683.
0.02 of a second faster than Cavallari. So the AE teammates, they've got something working in their favor as these cars looking good here in the main. Ty Tessman on the right side, coming back down the front stretch.
I say it looks like Tessman picked it up a little bit that lap, or Cavallari made a tiny mistake.
Yeah, looks like maybe Cavallari might have made a mistake somewhere with a 32.8. A little bit slower lap for him. 32.3 there for Rivkin, so Rivkin trying to close in on Cavallari. Our top 3 drivers spread it out a bit. Tebow in 4th. Adam Drake running in the top 5 here. 13:30 down, 31:30 to go. Here comes Ty Tessman up and over the triple on the right side. He steps up once again, makes that 180, drops down the chute, and down the front straight he goes.
So Tessman, Cavallari, Rivkin, Tebow still 4th. Adam Drake has moved up 1. Truey is 6th. Cole Ogden dropped back 2 there. Mikey's in 7th. Alex K and Ryan Lutz and Bornhorst round out the top 10.
14 minutes down, 31 to go. Now here is a classic battle right here we've got on the track. This is 5th and 6th. The Mugen teammates, these two have been friends and have been racing together for years and years. The 2 vets here in this class, that's going to be Adam Drake and Mike Truey. Oh, and just I say that Truey goes upside down.
He sure does.
That's going to cost him there. I think Ogden and Alex K going to sneak by. Adam Drake has been running phenomenal all weekend long. I've been really impressed with him. Of course, at this point in time, he is tied with Ty Tessman, both having 3 national championship titles in the 8-scale buggy class to their name. And if either one of them could take a win here today, obviously they would take that number 1 spot in the record books as of right now. Ty Tessman looking to try and do that with a 1.1 second lead over Ryan Cavallari in second. Still with 30 minutes to go, 15 minutes down, 30 to go. We're going to start seeing our second set of pit stops coming up here shortly as Tessman working his way through the infield, coming up on Ryan Lutz.
Lutz kind of moving over just a tad bit, lets him through. And Tessman, man, he's ripping once again. This is when he shines, the middle of the race. And pulling away. Let's check this lap here. 31.6 in traffic.
There it was. Brand new fast lap of the race, a 31.637. Great shot here from our Hobby Wing pit lane cam. As you can see, the drivers start coming in for their second set of pit stops. We'll see when we can see when Ty comes in. There you see on the right side of pit lane, you got Brent Telke and Damon Borkowitz. They'll be pitting for the associate of Alex K. And we have just now received word that both Techno drivers have flamed out here in this one. Joe Bornhorst and Ryan Lutz.
That be due to the heat that Mayfield was talking about?
It's definitely entirely possible. There goes Ty Tessman in and out for fuel, and you see something really cool about the whole Tessman family is Ty obviously driving that car. He comes flying in. Gord, his dad, picks up, and Leanne, his mom, is right there with him as well, and it's a whole family effort on the Tessman camp, and it's working for him right now. 1.1 seconds ahead of Ryan Cavallari. Spencer Rivkin still in 3rd, Tebow in 4th, Adam Drake in 5th.
28 minutes to go, our buggy final. And it's a pretty good one as Tessman and Cavallari been battling throughout this one. Tessman a little bit of a lead, started off strong. Cavalieri has been there. He actually led briefly, and he's only 0.9, Mike, in second place, 0.9 behind Tessman.
Yeah, Cavalieri's trying to close that gap up on him right now as they're going to be working their way back into some traffic. And here's the tricky part is Lutz is trying to run his own race at the same time, and I don't think Lutz will have any problem pulling over, but he pulled over and let these guys go by. Then they both made their pit stops, and now he's got to pull over and let them go by again.
No.
So as they work their way back around here.
Closing up. Look at that 0.4 of a difference.
Yeah, Cavalieri. And yeah, Lutz has no problem. He says, go on, boys. This is not my day. Down the backstretch they go there. Cavalieri is really impressing me here in this. Obviously, no doubt he has the talent and the skill.
Look how slippery that corner is. They're coming out of there. I've seen a lot of rear ends sliding out in the dust there.
And Cavalieri really closing up here, Dave, on this one as they come back around the line here. 31.9 for Tessman, 31.8 for Cav.
Rifkin just set a fast one, 31.506.
Wow.
In third.
Well, Spencer Rivkin, your 2016 8-scale buggy national champion. And with 27 minutes to go, I mean, he's not out of this one by any means. Only 5 seconds. Well, he's 10 seconds back after his pit stop there. Still, though, with the lap times like 31.5. That's saying quite a bit. And as you can see, your leaders working their way through traffic there.
I wouldn't even count out last year's winner, Tebow, would you?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Ogden in fifth, Adam Drake, the vet in sixth, Alec Kay right there in seventh.
Well, they come back around here through the infield. You see in Ty Tessman, they're starting to work their way into more and more traffic. Most of these guys work together pretty well. They come back around. It looks like they're going to be coming up on, I think that is Cole Ogden. Perhaps, indeed it is. Tessman gets by Ogden. Here comes Cavalieri. Oh, trouble there. Some of our lap traffic going upside down.
Tessman set a good one, 31.632.
Yeah, personal best for him there as he works his way through. Brian Cavalieri coming up on Ogden now, trying to work his way through. So Ty Tessman running that X-Ray XB8 buggy. Oh,
Someone
Tessman!
flipped. Is that Tessman? Yes.
A big mistake right there, and now that lets Ogden go back by. However, Cavalieri!
No,
tumbled.
off the track.
Wow!
He could have taken advantage of that, and he makes his own mistake seconds later.
Wow, Ryan Cavalieri, a tough break right there, and as we talked about the track heating up, the traction coming up, so Tessman makes a little mistake. It looked like Cavalieri was going to be able to close the gap right back up on him, and then Cav makes his own mistake coming onto the front straight and actually flips out of the arena there on that one.
Let's go to the 8NX instant replay. Mike, tell me what happens here.
Well, take a look. This is Ty right here. Ty actually catches the inside pipe there, and it sends him end over end. He lands back on his wheels, and he's able to keep Cavalieri behind him. But now watch here as they come down this downhill on the right side of the track. Here's where Cavalieri comes in and just gets up on two wheels, catches a hole, and look at that, all the way through pit lane and out into the spectators. Luckily, somebody out there watching just grabbed that car. That was not necessarily somebody that had to grab that car. Oh, and somebody else flipping over again, and that might be Ty Tessman.
I think so.
It is. Cavalieri to the front now. Cavalieri now your leader. Ty Tessman has dropped to second.
And Rifkin slowly closing up on these guys
and
with these mistakes. Sorry.
Ty Tessman making another mistake. So Tessman crashes once again. Ryan Cavalieri now out to a 2-second lead, 2.8 second lead here in this one. What a turn of events.
Rifkin only 5 back now.
Yeah, so Rifkin closing the gap up on Tessman. Tebow 4 seconds back from him. And there you see Ty Tessman as he works his way back around into the infield right now. Tessman back up and over the roller, over the triple he goes. He had a 39.3 that last time by. Here he comes onto the right side, drops down once again. That time by a 31.9 for him. So he's trying to pick the pace back up. 2.5 seconds back from Cavalieri. Oh, another little mistake there. Bumped that inside pipe a bit. Now, Dave, we are 21 minutes in, 24 to go.
Even asking if, what's the Roar rules on if you're not a marshal? Are you allowed to grab that car, or is that a penalty?
I don't think that will lead to a penalty there on that one. I don't see any. I think if somebody runs out onto the track and picks up the car that's not a turn marshal, I think that is a penalty. But if the car exits the track and goes to someone standing on the outside. I don't think that's going to be a penalty on that one.
All right, so Cavallari back in the lead, 2.8 seconds over Tessman. Rivkin closing in a little bit, 6 seconds back in third. Tebow up to fourth. Alex Kay moving up a little bit. He's fifth. Ogden and Truey, Adam Drake, Lutz rounding out the top 9. Bill Easton is 10th.
Yeah, and Joe Bornhorst, Cole Pollard, some tough luck here in this one. Here comes Cavallari back around to the front side. And, as we were talking to some of the other drivers about earlier as well, in this long main like this, they're all trying to kind of guess what tire is going to last. They want a good tire that has a lot of grip, but they want a tire that's not going to go away fast. And they kind of go against each other. A tire that typically is going to work super good is not going to last for 45 minutes. So you got to find a good balance between that. And that may be what we're kind of seeing with these guys as they're making a few little mistakes here at about the halfway mark. Is, tires starting to wear, things like that, and just the overall feel of the car is starting to change as things heat up more and more.
The track looks pretty slippery to me as well in some of these. Alex Kay having an issue there. He was in fifth. We had the cameras on him. He's kind of sliding all over the place.
And look at this. Cavallari making a little mistake that time by a 34-1. Ty Tessman has closed the gap back up on him. Up onto the back straight they go over the double-triple. Ty Tessman looking for the inside. They come up and over the step-up. Tessman gets real close to that 180 right there. As you can see, the pit crews all getting ready here. In our Hobby Wing pit lane cam, here they come back around on the right side. They drop down. Ryan Cavallari leading the way. Ty Tessman second. Cavallari comes in for fuel. Cavallari is in on the wall, and he is out. Good pit stop right there. And you see that is his dad there, Lou Cavallari. Lou Dog, as they call him, with the fuel gun. So Ty Tessman has not yet pitted. And it looks like Ty getting ready to make his pit stop. So Cavallari making a pit stop there with a 5.4-second pit stop. Here comes Ty Tessman onto the right side of the track. We'll see if he pits this time around.
21 minutes to go, Mike, in this one.
There he is. He's in for fuel. He's in on the wall. There's Leanne with the fuel gun, and they're out. Good pit stop for them. Wow. 4.7-second pit stop in the middle of a race. That is the fastest we've seen aside from the pit stops in the pit stop challenge.
And that was only 4 or 5, I think. So they're right in there during the middle of the final.
They are moving right there. The whole Tessman family has got that on lockdown. As you saw, Gord grabbed the car, Leanne with the fuel stick, and of course Ty on the gas. As they come back around here, Ty Tessman out front, leading this one now 1.5 seconds ahead of Ryan Cavallari. So with the pit stops, he was able to take over the lead and hold on to it. I really thought after the pit stop maybe Ty would drop back a bit.
All right, so it's Tessman, Cavallari, Rivkin, Tebow fourth, Alex Kay in fifth, Cole Ogden, Adam Drake, and Truey. Lutz is ninth, Billy Easton rounding out the top 10.
Well, as they're working their way around here, 24-40 down, 20-20 to go. So working our way around here, Ty Tessman going to be out front. He has 0.6 of a second, a little more than that. Oh, somebody tumbling there. That was Cavallari going upside down. No, that was not Cavallari. That was Alex Kay. So Ty Tessman coming back around down the front stretch. He goes. Cavallari still in second. Rivkin in third. Tebow in fourth. Ogden in fifth.
Tessman extending it a little bit, 2.3 over Cavallari. Rivkin fourth. Tebow. Ogden back up to fifth, and Alex Kay in there in the sixth spot, Mike.
And as they're working their way around here, 19:30 left in this one. We are past the a little mistake there for Ty Tessman. Now here comes Ryan Cavallari. Cavallari trying to capitalize on that. This is a very fast-flowing track. Everybody seems to really like it, but it is one of those tracks that if you make a mistake, it is hard to make time back up unless someone else makes a mistake. And so Cavallari capitalizing on any mistake that Ty may make. There you see Ty bumping that inside pipe just a little bit. A mere tenth of a second add up as Cavallari is charging hard, trying to get back to the front here in this one.
Up this next corner right here. Let's see how tight he's hugging it, where some of the other guys go out and just kind of slide out a little bit. So Tessman's got that corner dialed.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Spencer Rivkin, he's only 3.8 seconds back at this point from our top two drivers. There goes Tessman down the front stretch. Cavallari right there behind him in second. Coming back onto the left-hand side here. Tessman up and over the double. Cavallari in second. Through the double, triple section. There we just saw Cavallari hit that bump that you've been pointing out today. Has sent a lot of cars flying. Last time by the line, Cavallari was a 32.1. Ty Tessman a 32.3, so 0.2 of a second faster last time.
I think he's going to this time, too. I watched Cavallari this entire lap. He had a good lap here, so let's check the times as they come across. Yep.
Yeah.
A little bit better. 31.8.
Yeah, to a 32.4.
He's closing in, Mike.
So Ryan right now.
Mistake
no!
off the track.
Ryan Cavallari goes off the backside of the track, and the turn marshal having trouble getting to him. That may drop him all the way back to the third place spot.
Why? Every time we talk about someone, does something happen?
We should just stop talking. Cavallari, a heartbreak right there as he drops way back here in this one. We'll see where they're at when they come across the line here. Spencer Rivkin. Rivkin is still going to be in third. Cavallari still in second. But now Cav is 7.3 seconds back from Tessman.
Let's go to the 8X instant replay, Mike. Tell me what happened, that left car.
Well, it looks like to me on the takeoff that little double, he caught either that outside edge pipe or maybe a rock or something, and it just threw him sideways, and he lost control of the car midair. And you can see right here, he caught something that caused that car to barrel roll, and then he didn't go all the way out as we've seen some drivers do. 17 minutes left to go. Tessman out front, Cavallari in second, Rivkin in third still. Rivkin 3.9 seconds back from Cavallari. There we're looking at Ty Tessman, who has stretched out his lead here. 16:45 left to go in this one. Ty Tessman, your 8-scale national truck champion here for 2018. Can he double? He's done it before. Can he do it again here in 2018 at Southside RC Raceway?
We're on 52 laps right now, Mike. I know all the tracks are different, but what have you seen in the numbers of laps over the years?
Oh, boy, I tell you, like you say, it all kind of depends on the track size and then the lap times and that kind of thing. I've seen tracks even in the hundreds, for some. This looks like we're looking at about an 83-lap pace for this track, so a lot of laps being burned just here in this race, let alone the entire week of racing here.
Sure.
So Tessman, Cavallari, Rivkin, Tebow, your top four. Alex K in the 5.
Ogden's still there, 6. Drake, 7. Truey, Lutz, and Billy Easton having a top 10 run.
And we're coming up on that 15-minute mark. That means we're going to see some more pit stops not too far from here. Here we're looking at our 2017 national champion, Jared Tebow.
And he is in fourth, about 17 back from the leader. We should have some pit stop coming up soon.
And Tebow working his way through that switchback section there in the very center of the track. And he's got he's 5.5 back from Rivkin, but he's got 18 seconds on Alex K in the 5 spot. So Tebow in a pretty comfortable spot right now to kind of experiment with some lines, try to push it a little bit. He knows if he makes a mistake, he's got a little bit of a cushion before Alex K catches up to him. We are now 30 minutes down, 15 minutes to go here in this one. Look at the Hobby Wing pit lane cam getting ready here, and as you can see, all the pit guys, the pit crew, all set to go. Ty Tessman worked his way by that time, a 32.4. Ryan Cavallari, a 32.4 as well. They are 8 seconds apart. Look at our leader here, Ty Tessman, the X-Ray driver out of Canada.
One of the guys coming in and pitting early.
Like Tebow there with a 5.8 second pit stop. Oh, a little bit of a rough pit there for, might have been Ogden. There's Alex K. He's in the pits, and he is out. So there you saw Damon Borkwood. He's in charge of picking up the car. And here comes Cavallari. Cavallari is in and out. A good pit stop for them.
Interested to see if this Tessman pit's going to be similar.
Yeah, 4.7 last time in. It's going to be tough to beat that one, but it looks like they might be gearing up for a pit stop here. You see Gord. He looks to be ready. Gord leaning over the wall. Here comes Tessman. He's in on the wall. Fuel stick goes in, and it's out, and they're going.
Nearly perfect.
Wow, 4.8. Talk about consistency right there. absolutely incredible between that whole family. This one, Spencer Rivkin in that number 2 spot. Ryan Cavallari in 3rd. Jared Tebow in 4th. Alex Kay in the number 5 spot. Ogden, Drake, Truey, Lutt, Bornhorst, Easton, and Tollard. So Rivkin has jumped up to 2nd after. Oh, that was Cavallari upside down right there.
Yes, it might have been.
So Cavallari in 3rd, making a mistake here on this lap.
Ooh, giving more room to Tessman.
Yeah, and Rivkin right now sitting 2nd. I don't believe Rivkin has made his pit stop yet, though, as Rivkin is only 4.9 seconds back from Tessman. I think once Rivkin makes a pit stop, he's going to drop back behind Cavallari, I do believe, although Cavallari did have that crash, a 35-second lap. It'll be close between those two, so Rivkin may move up into 2nd.
There's Alex Kay back in 5th, Mike, and Cole Ogden. These two moving up a little bit, trying to battle it out. Alex Kay a few laps ago was back in 7th, 8th.
Yep, and there goes our 2nd place driver just there in front of Alex Kay. That is going to be Spencer Rivkin. Rivkin 4 seconds back from Ty Tessman right now with 12:30 left to go.
Ogden, who started 12th, now 6th. His best lap earlier was a 31.925.
So they're all starting to break into that, pretty much your top 5, 6, breaking in that 31-second lap range. With some fast laps here in this one, 33 minutes down, 12 to go.
Cavallari, look at that fast lap, 31.378. I know it was a while ago, but I don't think we pointed that one out, 31.3.
Yeah, he was definitely moving on that one. Here's Adam Drake as he worked his way back around on the right side. Down the front stretch, Adam Drake in the number 7 spot. Everybody's starting to really spread themselves out. Jared Tebow now up into 3rd. Ryan Cavallari has dropped to 4th. But possibly another mistake for Ryan Cavallari. Looks like 8-second lap and a 35-second lap back to back. That allowed Jared Tebow to work his way up into 3rd now. So the defending champ up in the top 3 here in this one.
There's Truey back in the 8th spot. He started 10th. His best lap was a 32.2, so the low 32s for Truey.
And Spencer Rivkin that last time by the line, a 32.7. Tessman, a 32.2. Here comes Rivkin, a 32.5 that time by. 5.2 seconds back from Ty Tessman. Jared Tebow in 3rd, 13 seconds back from them.
Next up is Ryan Lutz. He's in 9th here, Mike. Having a decent ride, just doing what he's got to do, pulling into the pits here.
Yeah, he is in for fuel, and there you see Danny Lewis and Mason Epley from Techno RC handling the pit duties there for Ryan Lutz.
There's Bornhorst in that 10th spot. He started pretty good. He was 5th. Back in 10th now. Best lap of a 32.3.
I believe both of those drivers unfortunately had a flame out early on in this one. Oh, trouble there for somebody as Bornhorst getting by him. Comes Bornhorst down the front stretch. 10:15 to go. And now we got a battle between Ryan Cavallari and Jared Tebow shaping up now. Jared Tebow in the number 3 spot. Ryan Cavallari in the 4 spot. They are mere thousandths of a second apart. We'll see if we can find them on the track here as Tebow and Cav. Once again, these two drivers, no strangers to racing with one another. Cavallari putting the pressure on Tebow now. Tebow in 3rd. Tebow goes a bit wide. Cavallari looking for the inside line. Coming up and over the roller they go into the triple section. Jared Tebow, the Kyosho driver. Ryan Cavallari, the associated driver. This is the battle for 3rd right here as they come back around. Jared Tebow finished up, I believe, 3rd in the truck.
Oh, they almost collide.
Finished up 3rd in the truck main, and he was more than happy with that. Oh, look at Cavallari trying to dive it in. And these two drivers work together really well. They race.
Oh, Tebow makes a mistake and goes over the barrier.
Those two drivers work together really well, and just like that, they'll check up a little bit when they need to, and not to take each other out, so they always have some exciting racing when we get those two together on the track. There goes Cavallari, back to 3rd now, 14 seconds back from Rivkin, who is 11 seconds back from Ty Tessman with 9 minutes to go.
Look who's in 5th, Alex Kay moving up. Cole Ogden, 6th.
So as of right now, Ty Tessman out front. Fast lap on the track belongs to Ryan Cavallari with that 31.3. As you can see, Cavallari working his way back through that. Oh, little mistake there. Coming up and over the roller, getting a bit sideways. And this is definitely the point, Dave, that with only 8.5 minutes to go, it doesn't matter what brand tire you're running, what compound tire you're running, what tread pattern you're running. At this point, in this kind of heat with this much grip, your tires are starting to go away. Just like any form of racing with a lot of tire wear, your tires are starting to go away no matter what here in this one.
So how about the drivers up in the driver's stand with the heat out there, Mike?
Yeah, they might be going away too.
That's what I'm thinking.
8 minutes left to go. Ty Tessman still out front here. We're watching Ryan Cavalieri, the team associated driver. He was up front battling with Ty Tessman. He's been such a solid driver. Just a few little mistakes has dropped him back here in this one. Spencer Rivkin in second. Your top 4 drivers all have an ATL National Championship title to their name, at least one, if not more than that. Ty Tessman with 3 to his name as of right now. He's looking for number 4 here today with 7:40 to go. Into the triple section on the right side.
Pretty consistent still with the lap times. Those low 32s, high 33s are not dropping off too bad.
Well, we should have one more pit stop here in this one. We'll see when those drivers start making moves for that pit stop. We'll see if we can find Ty Tessman coming down the front stretch now. Tessman going to be your leader. We got the Hobby Wing pit lane cam, and here we go. Looks like Cav going to be coming in this next time, and here comes Alex K. Damon Borkwick's got the AE Factory Team gloves on. He is in and out, and they're gone. Good pit stop there for Borkwick's. Now here comes Cavalieri. Look at Lou. Lou's got the stance ready, and whoa, bam, they're in and out. Good pit stop there for Ryan Cavalieri in third. And we'll keep an eye on pit lane here as it looks like Tessman getting ready to fuel as well for the final time in this one. Here he is. He's in on the wall. Fuel stick, and he's out. So Tessman, another beautiful pit stop there in that one. And that should do it for Tessman. And he should not have any more fuel stops after this one as he is looking for a national championship title yet again. 6:25 left to go here. Rivkin in second, Cavalieri in third. And we're looking at Ty Tessman here, your leader. Up and over the triple he goes. He is 4.8 seconds ahead of Spencer Rivkin. I don't know whether Spencer has pitted yet or not. I don't believe I saw Spencer make his final pit stop. It looks like he's not going to make it on this lap either. There's Spencer Rivkin.
Rivkin only doing 4 pit stops so far, Mike. Tessman's done 5, Rivkin's only done 4. So he might have to come in one more time with 5:38. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm going to say that he's going to have to pit one more time here in this one. I think everybody's going to have to make 5 pit stops out of this race with the heat. And so Spencer Rivkin sitting in second as of right now. 14 seconds ahead of Ryan Cavalieri. I think even though with the pit stop, I think he's going to be able to hold on to second, assuming he doesn't make any major mistake. But right now he's only 3.5 seconds back from Ty Tessman. He's going to lose some considerable time, obviously, with the pit stop. With 5 minutes, 10 seconds left to go here in this one.
So the rundown, still Tessman, Rivkin second, Ryan Cavalieri third, Tebow back to fourth, Alex K still fifth, Cole Ogden sixth, Adam Drake seventh, and Mike Truey is in eighth, Lutz ninth, and Joe Bornhorst rounds out the top 10 with under 5 minutes to go.
And as you can see right now, looking at Spencer Rivkin, driving that team associated, J Concepts Buggy down the backstretch he goes, Ryan Cavalieri in third, team associated J Concepts teammate, Jared Tebow, the Osho driver on AKA tires. Ty Tessman, the X-Ray driver, out front on Proline tires.
Proline, if you're just tuning in, they had a tire debacle on Thursday and Friday, and they shipped some in and air freighted them in for all these drivers that they have and really take care of their guys.
Yeah, awesome support in a tough situation there for them. And right now, good karma looks to be paying off for them.
Sure, yeah, right, exactly.
As they've taken care of their drivers so well this weekend, and now Ty Tessman trying to take care of them by putting them out front for another national championship title. 4 minutes left to go. Rivkin second, Cavalieri third, Tebow fourth. Alex K in the number 5 spot here. We're looking at Ty Tessman here coming down on the back stretch. Up and over the back double, triple he goes. Coming through the infield here, Spencer Rivkin still in second. Rivkin now 1.2 seconds back. Rivkin has really caught up to Ty Tessman here in this one. And Rivkin has yet to make another pit stop. So could Rivkin try and go all the way here in this one? As they come back around to the front straight here. And here comes Rivkin now, 1.9 seconds back from Tessman.
Well, how could he do it, Mike? With everyone going 5, how could he pull 4? Do you think that's possible?
I mean, I haven't honestly been paying enough attention as to when he's been coming in for fuel. As far as Rivkin, potentially.
Maybe he stretched him out more.
Yeah,
is what you're
potentially
saying? Sure.
he could be going longer. As they going to be out front. Rivkin in second, 2 seconds back. 2:45 left to go. Rivkin going on by once again. He is not making another pit stop, it looks like. With 2:40 left to go, Ryan Cavallari in third, Jared Tebow in fourth, Alex Kay in fifth. So Spencer Rivkin, I never would have imagined with him sitting in third or fourth that with 2:30 to go, he would be this close to Ty Tessman. Without a doubt, he's got the speed and the talent to run with these guys, but he was 14-something seconds back.
He was.
And just saving one pit stop. There you see Cole Ogden has actually made 6 pit stops here in this one.
We'll see how it shapes up here in the final 45-minute race here. 87 degrees we were talking about outside. The track getting beat up a little bit, and Tessman's still leading this one. 1.6 Rivkin, Cavallari about 15 seconds back, I should say.
Yeah, and as they work around, look at Spencer Rivkin now. He has closed the gap up here on Ty Tessman. Oh, Rivkin rolls it over. Rivkin rolling it over before the downhill section right there. Ty Tessman now 1.2 seconds ahead of him. This race is not over yet as they come around 1:30 to go. Dave, we have waited 45 minutes, and this is the most exciting part right here.
Hey, it's been like that the whole weekend, bud.
Here they come back around, up and over the roller they go now. Ty Tessman out front, Spencer Rivkin in second, Ryan Cavallari in third. Tebow in fourth, Alex Kay in fifth. Ogden, Drake, Truey, Lutz, Bornhorst, Easton, and Tollard. There you see your leader coming down the front straight. As Tessman works his way on the left-hand side, here comes Rivkin in second, 1.7 seconds apart. 55 seconds left to go. Tessman, Rivkin, Cavallari, Tebow, Alex Kay. We are 50 seconds away from crowning a 2018 Roar 8-Scale Off-Road National Champion. Tessman comes up and over the triple. He comes up the hill here. He drops down on the right-hand side. Down the front stretch now. 35 seconds to go. Spencer Rivkin 2.4 seconds back right now. Ryan Cavallari in third. Jared Tebow in fourth. Alex Kay in fifth. Ogden, Drake, Truey, Lutz, Bornhorst, Easton, and Tollard. 25 seconds to go now. Your leader, he's going to cross the line and get one more after this one. And as you can see, the X-Ray driver out of Canada, he wrapped up the 8-Scale Truck Championship earlier on this afternoon. He is 2.3 seconds ahead of Spencer Rivkin in second. Over the triple he goes. He steps up, makes the 180, drops down. 8 seconds left of the clock. He's going to get the free win. Is Spencer Rivkin going to get the free win? It's going to be close. Rivkin coming around here, 2 seconds. He's going to get it. Our leaders, one final lap. It is going to come down to this one to determine our 2018 8-Scale Buggy champion. As they come back into the center section, Tessman pushes a bit wide into the pipe there. Here comes Spencer Rivkin. He is 2.6 seconds back from him. Less than that now. Up and over the roller they go. Coming into the infield, up and over the roller. One final time. Into the triple. Here comes Ty Tessman. 2 turns left to go. Up the uphill. Makes the 180. He drops down. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2018 Roar 8-Scale Off-Road National Champion, Ty Tessman. So Tessman taking a big win here in this one. Spencer Rivkin second. Ryan Cavallari secures that number 3 spot. Jared Tebow will finish fourth. Alex Kay fifth. Cole Ogden sixth. Adam Drake, Mike Truey, Ryan Lutz, Joe Bornhorst, Billy Easton, and Cole Tollard. So Ty Tessman, your double champion here for 2018, taking the 8-Scale Nitro Buggy Championship title and the 8-Scale Nitro Truck Championship, your TQ in both. Southside RC Raceway here in Lake City, Florida. This has been the Ty Tessman Show as he absolutely dominated here in this one. Well, stick with us here on Live RC as we're sending it down to Dave Derringer with our winner, Ty Tessman.
All right, we're with Tessman. Happy here. Congratulations, buddy. You pulled it off.
Thank you. It was a tough race. I had Cavallari burning my door down at the start, and then I kind of got a break. But then Spencer came at the end, and he didn't make it easy on me, that's for sure.
You led a big part early. You did have a couple of mistakes in the middle. Tell me about those. And Cavallari actually led briefly.
Yeah, it was just the track is so tough, and we're running such a closed pin tire to make tire wear, and then there's dust involved, and it's just I said at Silver State that was the hardest main I've ever raced, but this is the new hardest race I've ever raced. It was so difficult to concentrate for that long and to keep the pace, and it's just not easy.
Let's talk about 2 incredible pit stops by your parents.
Yeah, they definitely did their good work, and it was pretty awesome to have them on my team. I'm very blessed.
There was a 4.7 and I think a 4.8. They were basically spotless.
Yeah, they've been doing it for a long time, and they're really good at it.
Well, your 4th title. Tell me your sponsors, whoever you want to thank. Go ahead. The camera's yours, buddy.
I'd like to thank all my sponsors: X-Ray, OS, Proline, Hobby Wing. What else is on there? I can't really think right now. VP, Hoodie, MKS. Just all the people that have helped me over the years, all my sponsors. If I forgot you, I'm sorry, but I just want to thank my family for pitting for me, Jesse back home watching, cheering me on, and most importantly, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Ty Tessman, your 2018 Buggy champion here at the Roar Nationals.